Hey, my lovely nobodies. Happy 8/8. It is Christy here, your lovely nobody, with your reading for today. I'm so excited. It is 8/8, guys. The Lionsgate portal is open. A great day of manifestation. A great day for Leos. The sun is in Leo at its highest peak today. We got the new moon energy coming in today. So, guys, set your intent on money, finances, love, anything that you want to send up to the universe to come down and manifest greatly in your life. Make sure that you ground and protect before you do it, because, again, we want to always make sure that we are sending up to God with a good heart posture, with good energy, with our own energy, okay? Great day to set intent. So definitely do that if you haven't already. If you guys have crystals and you want to charge them, today is a great day to intensify the vibrations of your crystals. But yeah, guys, do things outside of your routine today. If you have Leo friends in your energy, in your family, if you got Leos around you, get around them, get close to them. They're going to be excellent manifestors today. Set your intent today, guys. Take advantage of that Lionsgate portal being open. And if you are not familiar with it, look it up. Check it out. It's very good information. And it will definitely help you to get more clarity, because there is a huge energy shift that is happening today already. It's been happening since July the 28th. And I believe it's up until it finishes completely on August the 12th, I think. But today is the peak, so take advantage of it, okay? If your birthday is today, if you're a Leo born on 8/8, it is a fantastic day for you. Happy birthday, Leo baby. But to all my lovely nobodies, welcome, welcome, welcome. And that's KNOW body. Why, guys? Why? Because we just received amazing downloads from Spirit. We effectively use those downloads. I say this in every video. I'm going to say it in every video, because this channel is all about knowing, trusting yourself, trusting your own intuition. But nobodies are essentially those of us who receive downloads from Spirit. We use our five senses. We use our six senses. We tap in. We are so aware. We use that intuition, our own knowing, to effectively make choices, decisions for ourselves, to be able to help other people that may be struggling around us, because a lot of times nobodies have a tendency to become natural healers, only because we are so tapped in. So that is what a nobody is. Welcome to all of you. Really quickly, guys, if you have not already, like, subscribe to my channel, share this video, click that notification bell, guys. If you want to get the tea from your ancestors, as soon as I get it, it will drop. And guys, I am so excited about today. It's a great day to do a reading. I was not anticipating doing a video today, but then something said, it's 8/8. You have to do a video today. It's the Lionsgate portal being opened. We have to do a video. So me and the gang were like, let's do it. All right, guys. August promo. Again, same day readings this month, guys. Take advantage of this month's readings if you have not already. A lot of you have been reaching out to me. I appreciate every one of you. So same day readings in the month of August. We have 33 minutes for $44. We have 66 minutes for $77. Schedule readings for this month, we have 33 minutes for $22 and 66 minutes for $55. Those are great prices. Guys, take advantage of them. It's a great month to take advantage of a reading. My email information, my Cash App information will be in the description box of this video, as well as the About channel of my video. Now, guys, make sure every single day that we are staying grounded, protected, we're praying, and we're meditating. I say that so many times. It's 4 different things. Grounding, connecting with the earth. Protecting your energy. Prayer, talking to God. Meditation, listening to God. All 4, we need to be doing all 4, sometimes all day, every day. Only because we pick up so many energies. There's always so many energies that come into contact with us. We are always coming across paths where somebody just transfers their energy to us. Have you ever walked into a room or walked into work? You were fine before you got to work, but then all of a sudden when you got to work, maybe 20 to 30 minutes in, you just started to feel irritated and you don't know why. Or you started to feel sad and you don't know why. Something just bothered you a lot quicker than it normally would, and you don't know why. It's because you picked up someone else's energy, maybe unbeknownst to yourself. We have to make sure that all day, every day, that we notice that we pay attention to when our energy has been shifted, that we pay attention to when our energy has been hijacked by someone else, because we want to always make sure that the moves that we make, the lanes that we take, the roads that we travel, everything that we do, we want to make sure that we're doing it with our own intuition, with our own knowing, trusting our own selves, trusting what we see, think, hear, feel, taste, and just know. Be a nobody all day, every day. You have to be. Because if you're not, you will get accustomed to, and guys, we have been desensitized since children to trust ourselves. We just have, maybe it wasn't, the intent for it to happen, because this is the 3D world. And if you're a nobody, I think a lot of us understand that we are fifth dimensional people, that we really don't operate on a 3D level so much. Those of you who are nobodies, who are true nobodies, who are true intuitives, you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. This will resonate with you. A lot of us know that we don't really operate that well in the 3D. So on earth, earthly things. A lot of us know that we are fifth dimensional beings, spiritual beings, and that's mostly how we operate. All right, guys. I want to get into this reading. I did have a message that came in today, and it was a song. So I heard the song, and it's an old song, but the only part of the song that I knew was the chorus. And it was, I talk to myself because there is no one to talk to. People ask me why I do what I do. So I had to look the song up. The song is by Christopher Williams, and it's an old song from back in the day. But I will really quickly read you the lyrics to this song before we get into this reading, because I feel like somebody has a little bit of energy. What I wrote in my message was fear. Fear is the greatest enemy of awareness, because I heard the word fear. And then I heard the song, I talk to myself because there is no one to talk to. People ask me why I do what I do. All right. And then I also wrote the used and abused becoming the user and abuser. And then I wrote hurt people. So I'm getting the energy of somebody who has dealt, and I'm feeling like it's parental childhood trauma or some type of childhood trauma, something that maybe someone has been dealing with since they've been young. So maybe someone was used and abused as a child, or in another cycle in their life, and that person who has been used and abused, the feeling that I'm getting is that they've now become the user and abuser. So kind of like the person who got hurt is now out here hurting people. And nobody, I don't know if that's you, but you're here, you're watching the video. We welcome you. We don't judge you. We love you. We come here to support you. We come here to give you loving clarity and truth. So I'm going to read the lyrics to this song, and let's see if it resonates. So I talk to myself because there is no one to talk to. People ask me why I do what I do. The chorus says, the verse says, I just don't know why I do what I do. I can't let go this feeling that I'm feeling. Then there's the chorus again. I talk to myself. And then the next verse says, they think that I'm crazy. They say that I'm strange because my attitude has taken a change. Well, it really doesn't matter. I really don't care, because all of them can go to hell. The verse after that says, this is how it started. People call me crazy and think I'm retarded. Since you've been gone, I've been all alone. No one to talk to on the phone. I admit I was to blame, but since you've left, life hasn't been the same. So I'm just getting the energy that someone, because this guy is admitting in the song that he is to blame for whatever is happening in this relationship, but he's also admitting that he doesn't have anybody to talk to, that people can go to hell. People think that he's crazy. People think that he's strange. And he's just choosing to go inner and just keep to himself because he doesn't want to talk to anybody. Now, I'm getting the energy from that song that he didn't want to talk to anybody because of the hurt that he's experienced in his life. I'm not sure. I want to get into this reading, but I want to go into the reading with guidance. For the last couple of days, guys, Spirit has just been nudging me to start some of these readings with guidance from the oracles, guidance from the divine. So the whole spiritual gang is here. God, the divine, your ancestors. And I told you guys, the more that you subscribe, the more that you watch, the more that I'm able, my spiritual gang is able to tap into your energy so that we can get some clear messages directly for you. So, spirit, angels, and ancestors. There goes that nose, and cards are jumping already. I'm going to take this card because it fell on the floor, and I'm just going to stop because, yeah, they're telling me to stop. All right, what is the energy? What is the message that you will have for this lovely nobody that might be struggling with hurting people because they're hurt? I'm going to pull two of these. I'm going to pull two of these, and we are going to see and tap into this energy, guys. It never fails with the nose. Those of you who are intuitives, those of you who are psychic and who have psychic abilities, who effectively use your psychic abilities, guys, I want to know in the comments, what I want to know in the comments. Let me know, guys, when you get that feeling or when you start to receive downloads. I feel like physically all of us go through things. For me, it's the nose, the itchiness. A lot of times when spirit taps in, I feel like I'm walking through spider webs and I feel like I need to pull a web off of my face. It could be different types of feelings, but guys, share with me. I want to know when you get that feeling, when you get that download from spirit, when you know it's spirit, or you know it's an ancestor, or you know it's a message. What do you feel physically? I would like to know. Let me know. All right, so guys, we got trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Somebody has a feeling that they need to trust. So let's take a look and see what the oracles are supporting you in today, lovely nobody, to see if it can give you some type of clarity. All right, so page 52, trust the niggle. It says, that niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying niggling feeling. Try as you might, it's there, and it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out. That's definitely the energy of hurt people, hurting people. I'm going to say it again. Throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out. Almost like we do things and then after we try to rationalize our bad behavior. That's the energy I was getting. It's exhausting. Until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. That niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way. The relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realms. It's crazy because I just said, what is the physical feeling that you get when you receive downloads from spirit? Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realms, but in fact, it is the body that is the intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. We can't make this up. It just takes a moment every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. Quickly, guys. Quickly. You are being called to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and much more obvious in your path. And then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. Somebody is running out of time about making a decision, and I emphatically feel that right now. Spirit has been nudging you to make a move. Spirit has been nudging you to make a choice. Spirit has been nudging you to make a decision. And this card confirms, if you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and much more obvious in your path. As a person who has been in this place of not trusting the niggle inside of me, towers have been thrown at me from not trusting and moving and acting on what I knew I should have acted on. I feel like a lot of you are already resonating with this right now. A lot of times when spirit, the divine, when you get that aha moment, that deja vu, that you don't listen, you don't make the move, you question it. Like I said, we've been desensitized since children to not trust ourselves. Okay? Trust that nigga. Trust it. The ever unfolding rose was the next card that came up, and it says cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. And it's so weird that I got this "it's happening for you, not to you," because every day I have these messages that I type to myself. Guys, if you want to have positive affirmations that come to you all day, I put them in my calendar. Things are happening for me, not to me, is one of my affirmations that I send to myself every day. And I believe it's at like 9 every day that comes to me. The ever unfolding rose. Let's take a look and see what this card has for you. Page 24. All right, the ever unfolding road. This card says, the challenge of life is to keep your heart open when you most want to close it. I said, hurt people, hurting people. The challenge of life is to keep your heart open when you most want to close it, to let life crack you open, to open through hurt and loss. Can't make it up, guys. I felt the energy of somebody that was hurt, hurting others because they don't know how to get out of that energy. Okay? Being human is a courageous act. A life well lived is full of losses and tragedies as much as triumphs and adventures. Wherever you find yourself at the moment, life is coaxing you to keep your heart open no matter how much it hurts, to continually unfold, to let life crack you open. Perhaps you are going through a difficult time right now. Instead of cursing the difficulty, hurting people, see it as a blessing, to open yourself up to the truth that perhaps, as hard as it may be, life is happening for you, not to you. I'm going to say it again. Life is happening for you, not to you. Remember that. Use that as one of your affirmations, guys. And one day, in the not too distant future, you may just bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open because the world needs you open. Now's the time to go gently, to treat yourself like a tender, sweet baby, to wrap yourself in a blanket and trust that Mother has cradled you in her arms. The seas may not all be smooth sailing, but you are safe and you are held. One day, not too far from today, you will look back at the transformation and be blown away by the poetry of life. Everything is going to be okay. Confirmation. So, we're going to go with these angels and ancestors oracles before we tap into this reading. And with this one, I'm going to pull one card because I feel like an ancestor is in the mix today. Like an elderly ancestor. One full of wisdom. One that definitely is here to guide this lovely nobody who has been abused in the past, that has been hurt, that has been traumatized by challenging experiences in the past, and now possibly hurting other people because we haven't figured out how to undo and unlearn some of the things from the hurt that we dealt with before. So, ancestors, what do you have for us? Okay. Wise one. All right, so it says grow within your current situation. That elderly energy, that owl energy. All right, let's take a look and see what this wise one has to say. Page 88, guys. Page 88. Today is 8/8. Can't get any better than this. I felt like some wise old energy. I felt like it was masculine, but this is just a card. This is just energy. So let's take a look and see what wise one has to say on page 88. Can't make this up. Page 88 on 8/8. What do we have here? Knuckle down. Be reliable and committed. Be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. The wise one represents the wisest aspect of the goddess, the crone. In paganism and modern Wicca, the crone is the fiercest, most psychic, and most aware aspect of the goddess because she has been through many of life's challenges and overcome many setbacks. On this card, the raven in her hands represents the capacity to overcome the darker times and be reborn again and again. So she helps you to tap into wisdom to overcome whatever life throws at you. Wisdom being the information stored in your soul rather than the knowledge acquired in this lifetime, and to learn from the experience of your elders. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you are being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere. You are being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability. Hurt people. And that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. That is some amazing guidance from the wise one, guys. This is amazing. Mm-mm-mm. You have the capacity to overcome the darker times and be reborn over and over and over again. I feel like that message signifies that no matter what we've gone through, no matter what life has thrown at us, our healing is our responsibility. And that's true. For every nobody out there that does not know that and has not grasped that in life yet, yeah, they did what they did to you. Yes, whatever happened, happened. But your healing is your responsibility, not theirs, not the next person's. It's not. Also, and I'm hearing this, it is not your business. It is not your business how people treat you. You have nothing to do with how people treat you. You can only handle how you treat people, okay? What happened to you happened to you. What was done to you in the past, in another cycle in your life, was done to you. Everything that you feel about what they did, what they said, what happened, it happened, they did it, they said it. In this cycle, Spirit wants you to know that you're healing nobody or the nobody in your energy. You will know if this resonates with you. It is your responsibility. It is their responsibility. It is our own responsibility to heal from past traumas. It is no one else's fault. We cannot continue to blame others. We cannot continue to use our past traumas and hurts as crutches. We need to walk into our own shadows, our own selves, and go back and heal everything that was done to us, everything that we played a part in that was done, things that came at us that we had nothing to do with. It is our responsibility to heal them. Spirit wants you to know that, okay? Intuitive deck is what I'm being drawn towards. Yeah, I'm hearing you gotta trust yourself. You have to trust that no matter, because if you don't get yourself out of this energy of I'm hurt, they did this, they did that, it was them, they hurt me, this is how they came at me. It's like Spirit is like, come on. No one wants to hear that anymore. It's almost like, okay, it's almost like going into a new relationship with a person, whether it be friend, coworker, family member, loved one, boo, into a new relationship with someone and always talking about the previous or the prior trauma in the old relationship that you had. It's like it's just going to be detrimental to your growth. It's just going to be detrimental to what you're trying to start with a new person by always bringing up what someone else did to you. Now, spirit wise, energy wise, you could also do that by maybe not communicating it verbally or verbally saying it or verbally, letting it out there. But sometimes we can energetically put ourselves in places where we were in prior relationships and new relationships. Almost like I'm starting this new relationship with this new person. I like them a lot. I feel like feelings of love may come in. I feel like this could be the one. But what we do is we bring all that trauma from the past into the new relationship. We bring all this trauma, this drama from the past into what we want to create new for ourselves. And it doesn't make sense. It doesn't serve us. So it makes sense, lovely nobody, for you to tap into your shadows, for you to go back yourself. Because what they did to you, so what? So what? Is what I hear Spirit saying. So what? Because there's nothing you can do about that. You can only do what you can do right now for your situation. And that is you stepping back, going inner, tapping into your own intuition, into your own knowing, figuring out how you got to where you got in the past, how you want to overcome it, and actually move on it. Actually make a move. Actually make a move. So again, what was done to you, you do talk to yourself because there is no one to talk to. But you know why you talk to yourself. You know why you're in the space of, because in the song, he's like, they say that he's crazy. So almost like feelings of like self-pity. It's like a lot of self-pity. A lot of anxiety, maybe some mental challenges from, dealing with frustration and why. I'm hearing why, like why did it happen to me? Come on, we have to get ourselves out of that self-pity energy, okay? Spirit wants you to know that you're supported, nobody, they love you. But what Spirit will not do is be your crutch. What God will not do is be your crutch. You have to make moves. So you can't make moves being in this hurt space. You can't make moves still hanging on to the issues of the past, is what I hear. And they want me to stop. So Spirit was the energy. All right. So we got, I've seen the light along with emotional eating. I'm sure this person being hurt, emotional eating could be a thing, could be not eating at all, could be eating the wrong things. Prosperity pipeline. We have pearl in a clam. We have fickle friends. And we have residual energy. All right, top of the deck, overall energy, we have sugar and spice. And then bottom of the deck, what we don't see coming is release your ex. Okay, can't make it up. And then we also have running out of gas at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, that anxiety that I felt. All right, so I already feel this at the bottom. I'm getting that somebody was in a relationship. This is a relationship. This energy is tied around some type of relationship that ended. With the overall energy being sugar and spice, I'm getting that I'm getting two people. So two people in a situation. We have fire and ice partners. So one of you was fiery and one of you was really chill, really, really calm. One of you popped off a lot. One of you was one that I feel like, I don't know which one, whether it was you, lovely nobody, or whoever's in your energy. Take it as it resonates, leave what doesn't. But I'm getting the energy of the sugar energy in this card being the person who was more chill in the relationship, who took a lot of the blame. I feel like who carried a lot of the emotional burden, because the spice energy or the spice partner in this relationship is the one that was hurt, is the one that was abused, is the one that still blames, or that was even blaming the sweet person in the relationship. And I'm not saying sweet as in they never did anything. I'm saying the energies. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about if this resonates with you. There was one of you who was more chill and one of you who was more fiery. Okay. I'm getting the energy of this relationship coming to an end. And I do see, it looks like somebody saw the light. So somebody chose to walk away from this relationship because I feel like they felt the residual energy of this hurt person. They felt that they needed to release this ex because, I don't know if this is you, lovely nobody, or your person, but you were having anxiety, or they were having anxiety, and you needed to release them. You needed to release them. And even in the song, it says that the relationship is over, that he knew that he was to blame, but he was also hurt himself. So it looks like a lot of fickle friends in this relationship may have been why you had to release this ex. Maybe there was a third party situation or some friends or some, I just heard whack energy friends. Friends with whack energy. So, and I believe I said this in one of my recent videos, and maybe I'm reading the same person. You will know if you're watching again and this is still you. Spirit is still with you. They still know. We're still tapping in. We still love you. We're not judging you. We want to help you. So pay attention, because you still having this energy, lovely nobody, and I'm definitely getting at least one lovely nobody who is continuing to deal with the same situation. Every time you watch one of my videos, you resonate with it. But that means that there is a little bit of work that you're not doing. There's a little bit of shadow work that has not been doing. But again, it looks like fickle friends and energies got in the way of your relationship. Now, I will say this. I do feel like these fickle friends may have been around your person because of money. Maybe these third parties who maybe got in the middle of this relationship to where you had to release this ex, maybe they were tied around money. And this could be an ex-lover, ex attachments to people that you knew were hurting you, ex attachments to people who you knew were not for your highest good. Take it as it resonates. But I do feel like there might have been third parties involved, whether that be family, friends. I just heard side pieces. Maybe somebody had a side piece. Maybe you, lovely nobody, had a side piece. But people were getting in the way of this. And the people who were fickle friends to your person, lovely nobody, or to this spice energy, the fiery energy, the one who needed to be released, they were really just around them for what they had. They just were really around them for, I guess they felt like they had money, or that they had resources, or that they were just a giver. They were Mr. Yes or Mrs. Yes, and they never told their fickle friends no. Um, they had fickle, like I said, people around them who just were in their energy, and it allowed your person, lovely nobody, or the person that's in your energy, to really just not be in this relationship effectively with you. But you saw the light, and you understood that that residual energy from whatever they had been dealing with before, from these friends that were around them, it was getting on you. This residual energy was starting to get on you. And even some of this anxiety from this running out of gas was you. It was you saying, I do not want to continue to be pulled. This thing had you emotionally eating. So either you weren't eating and it was giving you, I'm literally getting somebody who wasn't eating because of this situation. And it could have been the spice energy too, because again, there's one person in this relationship who is just dealing with trauma from the past that they won't let go, that they're still on, that they still hang on to. You understood that, lovely nobody. You knew that. Or the person who this is, they understood that that was residual energy, that it was draining them. And you understood, or you now understand, watching this video now, you need to release it. You need to release them. And if you haven't already, you need to release them, because it is not serving you. Spirit wants you to be a pearl in a clam right now. You need to go in. But now understand this. Pearl in a clam is like rare. To find a pearl in a clam is rare. So this makes me feel like Spirit does want you to go inner, and they want you to continue to heal from this relationship that you know needs to end, that has already ended, or that you've already released this person. They want you to go inner. But this card coming up makes me feel like Spirit knows that you're rare. And I feel like I'm getting the feeling like this all happened for your protection. I'm hearing rejection was protection. I feel like Spirit wants you to go inner. They want you to go into that clan, because you are precious to the divine. You are precious to your ancestors. You are precious to God. And there is no way that they were going to allow you to continue to be in this energy of this person that continued to hold residual energy. I feel like from their entire life. This energy I feel from this spice energy, from the fiery one in the relationship, I'm getting that this person has held everything that's ever been done to them. Every single thing. They remember it. They don't let it go. They still talk about what happened 25 years ago, 50 years ago, and they just don't let it go. We don't need that residual energy, right, lovely nobody? Because we have enough challenge of our own, dealing with our own shadows, dealing with the own darkness that resides within our own selves. We have enough challenge dealing with organizing our own intuition and our own knowing, to be dealing with residual energy from a person who you are attached to that will not let it go. Okay, so it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's almost like I see an image in my head right now of somebody just walking in circles. And that's literally what you were doing in this relationship. You were walking in circles, um, dancing around the emotional instability, is what I hear. You were dancing around the emotional instability of your person. Okay. Or, lovely nobody, you watch this happen. So you are emotionally unstable, and you, lovely nobody, might be the one that's holding all this stuff. Release it. If you've been released from a relationship because you were just hurting people because you've been hurt, it needed to happen. That tower needed to fall. You needed to fall on your face, is what I just heard. You needed to fall on your face, or you need to fall on your face, and you need to submit to the universe. Because if we don't erase, it's almost like if we continue to hold everything from the past and we don't let it go, we don't clean it up, we don't tap into the shadows, we do not deal with those traumas, we pick up new traumas every day. We have the rest of our lives to live, and to believe that we won't deal with more traumas or be faced with more challenges is a little bit wild to consider, or to even think, right? So if we know that and we can understand that, then we need to know that we can't keep holding all this stuff. It's almost like we keep putting this stuff in this jar and stuff in the jar, and it's almost like eventually that jar is going to pop open. So just know that Spirit is guiding you. Spirit is nudging you to really tap in, Because I wrote it on my board. The used and abused becoming the user and abuser. I feel like this lovely nobody, or whoever this is in my lovely nobody's energy, has just been hurt so much, has been abused so much, and they have not considered the tools that they need to pick up and utilize to be able to clean all that up, because it's possible. Maybe so much has happened in your life or their life, you will know if this is for you. But maybe so much has happened to where they fear that they just can't move on, or that they can't get over it, and you can, and they can. And you need to let them know, if this is not you in your situation, and this resonates with somebody that you know in your energy or in your family, you will know. We must encourage them to go inner. We must encourage them to tap into their own knowing. I wrote on my board, fear, the greatest enemy of awareness. Fear will keep us from doing so much. Fear will keep us from being able to tap into our own selves. Fear will keep us from being able to just simply look at a situation for what it was and look at it all the way around. Because a lot of times, like I said, hurt people hurt people. So whoever this was, or whoever this is, this nobody is, or in your energy that was hurt, that is hurting people, understand that they were hurt by somebody who was also hurt. So it's almost like it's a never ending string or line or road to hurt. There's no way to change it, is what I'm hearing. There is no way to change any of that, because if we if I say the person that I'm with is hurting me, so I need to leave them, but they hurt me because they got hurt, but they got hurt because the person who hurt them got hurt. And we can keep going back and back and back. It won't change anything. So that's why I said earlier, what people do to you is none of your business. What you do and how you move in life and how you interact with other people and how you share or not share energies with other people is what you need to be concerned with, is what you need to worry about. Okay, so just know that spirit is leading you, spirit is guiding you. This video is just a confirmation that, and again, I said earlier, I feel like at least one person watching this video, you resonated with the last couple of videos that I have, because this energy is kind of the same. So again, I feel like spirit knows the energy, but they also know that you're not doing everything that you can do to get yourself out of this energy. You are still a little bit in a self-pity mode. You're still in a little bit of this was done to me, and you are right, but understand that spirit needs your help to clean it up. I hear it. They're like, we need your help, just call on us. But we're not just gonna lift you up into the sky and give you all of the blessings that you want to manifest, because your heart posture is not good right now. We want to help you, but we need you to take a step. So understand that they hear, they know, they see, they're supporting you. They were holding you back then when you got hurt back in the day. They were holding them, or this person, or this nobody, whoever this person is. They were holding them back in the day when they first got hurt. They were holding the person who hurt them when they got hurt. Okay? So spirit just wants you to know that they've never left you. They've always been with you. God loves you. The divine loves you. The lovely nobody loves you. The whole nobody collective, the whole spiritual gang loves you and is supporting you. Know that healing, lovely nobody, is your responsibility. Know that. Trust your own intuition. Trust yourself. You need to set intent on what you want to release. And when you set that intent, and I hope you do it today, because today is 8/8 and it's an amazing day. It's an amazing day to set that intent. And sometimes all we simply have to say is just all of the energy, all of the negative energy before now that has come my way, I release it. I release it all. I release any negative attachments from this lifetime and any other lifetime. I release anything that was done to me that I still harbor and that I still hold from this lifetime, as well as any other lifetime I've been in. I call my own energy back from this lifetime and any other lifetime that my energy has been in. Call you back to you is what they want you to do. Okay, so know that you're loved, know that you're supported. I thank the spiritual gang for these messages that they have given us. I'm so appreciative of my gift, of my abilities to be able to deliver these messages to you guys with loving clarity and truth. Just know that you are divinely guided, you are divinely supported, and you are divinely loved. Okay, so until the next video, guys, lovely nobody out. Have an amazing 8/8.